Salem, leave it alone. Stop being nosy. Salem, you gotta move, baby. Thank you. Tiger, don't think about it, Snoopy. I know what you're gonna do, and I'm not gonna like it. My thumb is shiny. So, taking a small break from my job to work on some personal things, like get better mentally and a little bit physically, and to brush up more on my schoolwork, like math. Since me personally, I hate math. I hate playing with money. I'm very weird. So with all my time away, I figured I would start some art projects, since I haven't been doing them, or even been thinking about them. So, in awesome news, I'm trying to think. Good news is my therapy sessions are doing very good, or at least good. I'm still kind of nervous talking to her, but it's a start though. It's a very nice start. I trust talking to my therapist, but I'm new with weird people. I'm weird with new people, so it's gonna take a while to actually open up to her. But I don't believe it'll be that long till I do. I guess that's what I'm hoping for. I'm starting back on Galaxy, as you can see. But I'm just trying to find a darker pink for the one. But I'm kind of drawing a blank at the moment. The rest goes into paint, and I don't have any of my actual chalks at the moment, so it's kind of hard to do what I want when I don't have all the equipment that I would love to use for everything, because of certain issues that came up that I'm kind of glad got solved in a way, but it's still that same weird situation. I should probably take that a little bit darker to really stand that out more. Because at the moment, majority of my art stuff and posters are at a friend's house, whom I would love to bring up her name, but I never got around to asking her if I could use her name in the videos, and the books that I'm still working on. But she has most of like the art supplies at her place, which I'm so thankful that she allowed. That she actually let me do that. That was just so helpful that day. And I'm just gonna stick with the cotton ball. It's gonna take too long. Which is something I need to pick up. Wow, I'm not gonna be able to do everything I want with this one. Thanks. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go to the pad soon. Oh boy. But she has most of my art stuff. She has majority of my candle supplies. She has basically all my posters and puzzles at the moment. So like she has a majority of my things that if I had, this video actually would be done, and so would this. But I do have a few ideas. A co-worker of mine that happens to be one of the drivers, he gave me some things, which was very sweet of him. He gave me a giant roll of paper. It was kind of like poster paper in a way. And I was going to use that for a few ideas. I was doing Pokemon Go again, so I believe one of those might be a, oh god, I look so... No, I'm not even going to say it. But I might do a Pokemon themed drawing for the first time in God knows how many years. There's just a lot of things I've been trying to work on again. That's just like leaving me so tired that I don't even want to do many of them. I'm basically right now just trying to darken up this one strip that I can with what I got. Which, in personnel, it's not really working like I'm hoping. It kind of is though now. I forget you gotta kind of like rub it in. You can't just like stretch it. You gotta like actually let the color like soak in a little bit, it seems. But I know once I get all my stuff back, I'll I'll be able to like branch out a little bit more on what I wanted to do art-wise. And it is October, so like there is quite a few things I would love to do right now. But again, due to situations and stuff like that, it's going to be a little rough to do. Would you get out of here, my little fat boy? Get out of here. Nobody wants you in the picture. Get away, my little cute ball. I do have some sad news. I know I try to keep everything happy, or at least the best I can. But, Piggy passed away. My fluffy orange goofball from wherever he came from, my purring little monster. He passed away, sadly, last month on the 3rd. So yeah, we kind of lost our kid a little bit, a lot of it. So, me and Cody were like, really devastated by it. But yeah, this blue was not even working like how I hoped it would. Crap. I do have gels, so I might actually have to use my fingers so you guys can see me messy. And you know what? I'm actually going to break this up and I'll use the green one. Ow! My finger will... my thumb went in the green one. That was so weird. But yeah, that actually that was a pretty rough moment, actually, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, clearly I'm still here. I'm doing the videos, so I'm not letting it get to me too bad, but I'm also, like, trying to hide it the best I can. Because I have to. I don't want you guys to see me too sad, so I'm just gonna do what I can. And like I said, with the time away and stuff like that, I'm gonna go back to all this and go back to creating, taking advantage of everything. I swear to God, I keep hearing a dog, but we don't own a dog. a little weird. But, other than that sad news and taking time from work, nothing really new has happened. Like, I'm on my medication still for my moods, which I am kind of calm right now, but I also had a very nice talk with Mary Jane, too, so. So that also kind of helped me a little bit, but also I'm still kind of tired, too. But, for the life of me, my cats will just not let me go to sleep. And I have to admit, this is actually coming up pretty nice. Like, it's so weird doing this with my finger, it really is. Like, I'm expecting it to be like paint, but it's not paint. But I'm gonna have to let the kids out in a second, because they keep going by the door. But none of this is actually supposed to make sense. So I'm just kind of like going through it and just adding where I think extra color should be at. And then when I get my actual art supplies, I'll add like the detail work. But if I at least get like the base down of what I want, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think really the only big difference is just like my job and therapy. Other than that, like there's nothing really like new. It's just like, you know, I'm still here, I'm still breathing. I'm still trying to do what makes me happy art-wise. Like, I'm still technically just doing the basic stuff I've done years and 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 years on the road. Tiger, get out of the way, you little monster. Come on. Scoot your big butt. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna be doing all this now. Since now I'm using the creamy makeup, it's not really coming out like how I would like really want it to come. Like it is, but it's like so chalky a little bit. But if I do it this way, that actually also works. Never mind. I will actually take that. So yeah. You know what, guys? Comment below on what you guys are doing for Halloween. I'm a little curious. I kind of want to do a It version of Harley Quinn. Since it looks really cool, and I've been getting kind of better with my makeup designs. So I kind of want to do that as a challenge. But I'm not too sure who's going to be there for me when I do the makeup. Because I do want to get, I do want to videotape it. But I'm not too sure who I'm going to have that day with me. I'm hoping my close friend, Jerry, could assist me with camera work. But I do not know, and I don't... Really, Tiger, you're really gonna get in the way, aren't you, buddy? Wow, I love Tiger. I'm occasionally glad I have Tiger, but some days like this. Anyway, but hopefully I can get my close friend Jerry to help me with the makeup effect, help me with holding the camera and stuff like that, so I can do the makeup and all that beautiful, beautiful funness, which I've actually been dying to do it since I've seen a few photos of it, but I'm doing a prom style version, and I do have a white dress that I can use since it did wear white. So it kind of like all works out in a way, but I don't know, because again, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the makeup like I want. Nor am I probably going to be able to even like do most of the things I want to do for the makeup. My problem is every year I get like way too many ideas and they all sound amazing, but then it's like I have to remember I can only pick one. Or like try to morph it, which I always do try to morph it. Like I try to incorporate all the designs in one outfit. And that occasionally works. But they all have to be something cool and that like I can bounce off of each other. And that's kind of hard with some of my ideas, because I originally wanted to do a, I'm trying to remember, I can't think of the name right off. Wow, I really cannot remember. Wow, I feel kind of bad right now. Oopsie. But anyway, it was one of the DC girls mixed with Little Red Riding Hood. And I thought that would have been really cool, but I can't remember who it was, though. I'll probably remember it when I don't want to think about it. Or when I don't think about it is when I'm going to remember it. Yeah. And I kind of wanted to do like a Harley Quinn version of Little Red Riding Hood, since I always loved Little Red Riding Hood. And after seeing Once Upon a Time, I fell in love with Little Red Riding Hood even more. So, at one point, I will do Harley Quinn as Little Red Riding Hood. At one point in time, I will. And I will do my hair pure red to just like add to the coolness of it. But I might do the Little Red costume with the Harley Quinn diamonds going down the back. I don't know, yeah, this is like years down the road too, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have so many things right now I need to take care of before I can even think about doing fantasized shopping about, you know, next year's Halloween or next year's Christmas. Crap, I just ripped the paper. Shizness, bizzles. Oh, that's right, I wet the paper down. Shit. And before this goes any further, I'm gonna have to tape that piece, but I really want to get this down real fast. Yeah, because my original Halloween costume was just gonna be a rock and roll schoolgirl Harley Quinn kind of thing. Like have her dressed up as a schoolgirl, but she has a microphone and like little stuff like that. And I was thinking about doing a punk rock version of her, since like, I have pretty much a rock and roll outfit from when I was doing music still. I was gonna use that, but then I figured that like it wouldn't really look right, and I don't think anybody would get it. So it's like picking a costume for me is like really picky and a pain in the ass. Yeah, I know, I'm like all schlunked over here doing stuff. I'm sorry, guys. But I don't know. I'll probably pick something last minute like I always do. I think that just seems to be my thing the past 2-3 years. Just do everything last minute, pray to God it works. But I do really want to do makeup this year. That's something I definitely want to do. So I did some makeup 2 years ago. And that is next to. Well, remember, guys. Woo, sugar bot. Hi, baby. I see my little sugar plum. I see my sugar plum. Now you can be on the way, just like everybody else. Come on, baby, scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Thank you, baby girl. Cats, what can you do? for you guys. There we go. And I myself will scoot over a little bit so you guys can still basically see what I'm doing without being too much in the way. And I'll even turn it upside down now. If my kid's butt would move. Anyway, I'll turn it this way now so you guys can still see what I'm doing and I can work better with it now. But, yeah. I did makeup effects, I believe, like 2 years ago or something like that for a small, heartbroken Harley Quinn thing. It was a gender bend Joker, basically, but the thing behind it was that it was Harley Quinn heartbroken because the Joker died. And she went crazy. And she decided to dress up like Mr. J. I thought it was really cute. My friend Ray... No. Can't remember if it was Rhea or Ryan. I want to say it was Rhea. Can't remember. But, cool chick from California. She was like, she was so awesome with her cosplays. She's amazing. She's just an amazing person. I don't know if she has Facebook, though. It's kind of weird. I met her through a chat room. But we never, like, went any further for, like, social media. We just stopped at, like, you know, here's my number, here's this number. We kind of just, like, kept it at that. So I honestly don't know if she has a Facebook or not. I will probably have to ask her. Next, you know, I forgot I'm working upside down now. Next time I get a moment. So probably after this, I'll give her a call. I'm like, do you have Facebook by any chance? Or like even text her like, hey, got Facebook? No, I'm recording more. No. Crap, I didn't want to do that. I'm sorry. Yeah. This is kind of working out now. I like the makeup is softened and stuff like that. Just a little bit. I do know at some point this month I want to make cookies. Like, I just want to make super chocolate chip cookies with a little bit of fudge mixed with it. So it'll be fudgy chocolate chip cookies. Because I can, and it sounds awesome. And I still want to make peanut butter tacos, which is basically frozen peanut butter in the shape of a taco, and fruit and stuff like that inside. Oh my god. Yeah, this is actually kind of working out a lot better now that it's kind of like softened up. And I am coming down to the last little bit. So I'm going to cut from this color. And now I think about this, I might make a PB&J later. Or like an actual Sammy. I don't know yet. PB&J is been sounding super yummy though. So I may just go with that option instead. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not even editing any of this because there's no need to. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby. I see you. Oh, Bobby. Mommy gotta, like, slide this over here. Okay, so we're gonna go there then. Alright. And I'll add, like, a really nice shimmery gold, which I don't want to use too much of this because I might actually do something with that later in life. Possibly, I don't know. Oh my god, that is so sparkly. That is so freaking cool. Oh yeah, this is so getting used on this. There's a lot of things I really want to do in life still, but I don't even know where to start anymore. Oh, when I do a back away from it, so you like get a good view of the picture, I am going to be leaving some gaps, so I can go back over it with like the deeper colors from like the chalks and stuff like that. Once I get everything back from my friend, which I have to thank her so much for doing this for me. I really do. And she's super awesome. And I don't even know if she's ever gonna see these videos, but she is. She's like the most awesomest chick you can ever meet. She's super chill, down to earth, the most kind-hearted woman you can ever know. I don't care what she thinks about herself or what she says about herself, but she is perfect in a lot of ways. Like, she really is. She's perfect in her own way. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done like this, like finger paint basically. It's been a while since I've done all of this. Feels good again. Feels good to be a kid for a little bit. I'm kind of laying the gold on just a little bit thick, but it's not going to be too thick. But I just want enough to where like you can see like there's gold there, especially at this one part that I really enjoyed and kind of tripped out a little bit on. Yeah, I laid that really thick there. I didn't mean to do it like that. Whoops. But, after this, I'm going to use the, I'm going to use the hairspray to conceal the shadows, like what I'm using now, the eyeshadow and stuff like that, since it's a cream base. And I'm gonna let that dry. Like I said, once I get my art equipment back, my art supplies, I can go through it with some pencil, some colored pencils, because I don't want to add marker. And now I think about it, I kind of don't even really want to use pencil, so I'm just going to have to use, like, my chalks or my food coloring, actually, because that would, yeah, I would actually just use the food coloring instead. Since like, the food coloring would give it more, like, a see-through look on certain places. Add a little bit of water to it, it'll thin it out more, so that actually would work pretty well. So there you go, I got my plan. Oh, sorry guys. I'm like scooting the paper into the kittens. Oh, I'm sorry guys. You can kind of see that, right? Oh no. Crap, because they're like right over there. Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry, cuties. Yeah, it's actually kind of fun. This really is. It's actually kind of fun. actually, it hurts a little bit. Oh, this is something smart. I don't know if you guys play Pokemon Go or not. That was just me shaking up the orange juice. But they should have, like, hospitals and, like, the Med Expresses as the Pokemon hospitals. So you can revive your Pokemon if you don't have recoveries, like the recovery gems. Doesn't that make sense? God, I miss orange juice. But, yeah, to me that just makes sense though, having, like, the hospitals and stuff like that. Have them as, like, the Poke recoveries. Yeah, that... Sorry, my foot hit the thingy. Maybe that's just me and my crazy, wacky thinking. But to me, in a way, it does make sense. That, and I just think it would be really interesting to see that. And you can't even tell the color break in some sections. Sometimes I'm gonna have to go over them with something darker. Here's this now. So it's not too bad so far. But right at the top part, where the red is oh no, never mind. That looks fine. And like you can tell there's some color break by the blue that I was gonna add more to. But, yeah, this is actually going pretty good. So I'm going to keep going until I hit the very bottom. Which I actually might do something dark for the bottom one, but I also want to keep it light too. I don't want to go too dark. This is where my problem starts. I want to go dark, but I also want something like bright as it goes. Yeah, I guess. Oh, that's not even wiping off. Wow. Okay, fine then. Give me the one. Wow, like that blue was super light. Holy crap. Yeah, that works. It's a nice blue. That works out. Like, it's light, but it's also dark in some sections, so it kind of... Like, where the paper crumbles at, and is, like, crinkled up at, that's where it's, like, darkening. So that actually kind of works. need this because I gotta turn around now. I have like no spot to put it on the board, so I just have to keep it in front of me for right now. Which kind of works because next year did leave, so I'll just get you back over there. Ta-da! We all win. Just knocking off the loose makeup, basically, the fallout. I'm gonna drag this down as far as I can. Okay, how dark I get it, like I kind of do a little bit. But it's not that much of a difference on how dark it gets. Son of a ducky's next to. It's like you, come on, honey, move over. It's like you know I'm doing this right now. Like, oh my goodness. See, because I thought she was asleep. That's why I figured I would do it now. So she didn't interrupt me, and yet here she is up walking around interrupting me. My kids. I love my kids. That's a whole spot. So. That's crazy. It feels like yesterday was just Christmas and it's already October. It's crazy. Like, it really does. Personally, it still feels like it's like Christmas to me. It's weird. But, like, I celebrated my birthday. I've seen 4th of July. We did Easter. Like, I've seen the holidays. I went through the holidays. But it's like, it's crazy. It feels like we just got over December. And yet, here we go. December's like 2 months away, a month away or something. It's like, it's crazy. I did not think time was gonna go by that fast this year. Oh. That's cool with me. Okay, I just got the bottom one to do. My back is starting to hurt a little bit. And I'm actually going to do an orange. It's not going to be a dark orange. I want to do a pumpkin patch picture. And each piece is going to represent one of my personalities. That should be a ball doing. Cause like I always wanted to do something with like my personalities and like represent them in a picture, like how I've done before with like people I know and stuff like that. I would make them pictures of like how I see them, and then like they always thought it was flattering. So like I must be doing something right with that idea. But I never did one for my personalities yet. And if I have, I never really acknowledged it if I have. But actually, I think that's going to be my New Year's Day project. I do definitely know 2019, like I want to crack down with my exercise and stuff like that more than what I've been doing. Because I was doing good for a while there, like I was constantly walking, I was being really active, and like I got lazy again. I got depressed, I got lazy, and then I just kind of just said, screw it, I don't want to do anything anymore. Like, that's kind of like one of the reasons why I stopped doing art for a while, because like I just didn't care about it. And every time I would do like a small test art project to see how I'm feeling, and it's like it would always come out like dark or like really crappy. So I wasn't really being, like, I wasn't proud of anything I was making for those like little test runs. That's why I kind of like just stopped for that bit. I didn't want to stop, honestly. Like I love art, but it just wasn't making me happy anymore, and it just wasn't, like, it wasn't really fulfilling what I wanted it to do. Like, it wasn't making me satisfied with art. Art kind of just became the thing I was doing to just pass time. So after art lost its fun, I stopped. And that's how you know, like, things are, like, getting so bad for me, when I just give up on art. Because some of you know, like, some of you may know, like, I don't give up easily with art. If there's a way I can do it, I'll find that way to do it. But I will never let go of art, but yet. There's just times during depressions, like, you kind of just don't care about anything after a while. So you just say, you know, art's not important anymore. I'm just gonna go curl up in a corner, eat ice cream, cry, and fall asleep. It's kind of basically all we can do half the time. And I already know some of these colors are going to be way gone before I can use them again. And I'm actually kind of okay with that. I really am. I'm very okay with that. Because some of these colors I wouldn't use again anyway, even if I wanted to. Because they're just, like, they're not really my color style. I wouldn't normally use these colors. So these are just kind of like my throwaway colors in a way. Like, yeah, they look awesome for this project, and it's like, well, that's kind of like the only thing I'd really use it for. That's why certain colors I only have small amount of and keep it like that, because I don't, like, some green tones I don't like using for every project. It's just like a specialty thing. But I don't keep it on stock because, one, it's just going to take up room when I can use that spot for something else. And again, like I said, I just don't use certain greens that much. Like that really faint green, I don't use that ever because it doesn't show up really. It's like a pale green tone. It just doesn't show up for me, so I see no point in keeping it. Yeah, it's nice to have in my art arsenal, but other than that, it's kind of like, it's useless. It's like the color white. It's kind of useless for certain things, but it's great for making, like, certain pieces pop. But other than that, it's just, like, it's useless to me. I could say the same thing for gray, but it's also true. It's kind of useless to me. I don't use gray ever unless it's, like, an emergency thing. I don't have a pencil. But I'm generally stocked on pencils, so I can never have to really worry about that. Even with, like, throwing some of them out because they broke too small or I don't know, little stuff. But, like, I always have pencils. I never run out of pencils. It's like, I gotta get my pens like that, but no. Weird with certain colors. But this is like one of them though. Like those palettes. Well, not really palettes. I gotta scoot back just a little bit. But I'm starting to run out a little bit. So I might actually have to change my color scheme, but I don't have much more to go. So I should be fine. That's what I'm hoping for, actually. So if I was smart, I'd use 2 fingers to get this done much faster, but I really don't want to waste more on me when I already have this bit going. And I'm actually almost done. I didn't use that much. I'll figure something out though for tonight, because I don't know, I kind of want to go walk around, but like that's all I've been doing lately. And I do know at some point I'm not going to want to keep doing art because, again, I don't have all my art supplies with me. Like, I'm surprised I'm doing this a little bit. And the only thing I really have is my markers, but I really don't want to use my markers like that one. I can wait and use my markers in a big project and get everything done the way I want it to. Instead of this waiting to do this and then waiting to go do that. And I'm surprised this thing's still recording. Really weird. And that is done. Voila. I'll clean my hands in a little bit. Okay. So, that is what it looks like at the moment. Until I get my art supplies, and then I can add more. And then once the hairspray... once the hairspray dries out, I'll go around and put little stars. Like I said, once I get my other art supplies, I can add more of what I want instead of like using my markers. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. See you guys.